Hey, so welcome to my Q&A. I told you guys that I was gonna do a mini Q&A on my Instagram, so I got quite a few responses. Hopefully I can get all the questions. There are a lot. So the first one is, did you move out of your dorm room? I still live on dorm. I still live on dorm, okay? How do you feel almost being done with the semester? To be honest, I don't feel any different from when I started. I feel like I'm the one who's teaching myself anyway. I'm not the type of person to learn in class settings. No, I'm just a bit worried for exams, but not like fretting like, oh my gosh, will I do great or not? Gonna put in the effort, get it over with. But yeah, I don't feel any different from when I first started. Just feel okay, I guess. Just kind of weird how this is like my last semester in third year, so after this semester I'll be in fourth year, and that's just crazy for me because it feels like I just came to China, honestly. Someone else said, how do you keep your braids fresh now? Okay, so I got my braids done last month. What I'd usually do is on weekends, like this weekend that's coming up, I'd trim them like on my own. I trim the ends, the ones that are a bit longer and the ones that are getting trashed out. Every 2 weeks, I would redo the front and the back part. So 2 weeks ago, I asked Caitlin to redo the front and the back. And this week, I did the front by myself. I haven't done the back as yet, but that's just something that I do. Also, I always wear a do-rag when I'm going to bed. Always. And you know the do-rag doesn't cover everything because my hair is pretty long. So I'd get that same material that you use to tie a turban or a head wrap, and I'd wrap the ends of it. So I'd go around with the material wrapping it until I get down to the ends so it covers everything. And I get used to it. I know you might think, oh, that's so uncomfortable, but you get used to it after time. I don't do anything else, anything extra. It's just that anytime I'm gonna lay down, even for a couple minutes, I wrap it up again, and that's how I keep them looking fresh. Do you have a roommate? Because I noticed a partition looking thing in your room. Yes, I do have a roommate. Everyone here at AHMU has a roommate, unless they went back home or graduated or something happened. It's just that we decided to split the room, you know, for privacy reasons. But yeah, that's what the little partition is for. Some people have open rooms, that's fine. Partition rooms, that's also fine. And we use different things for partitions, like that wooden one that you see there, that black one, that brown one, or you can use the bookshelf, or you can get creative with other things as well. Are you dating someone currently? No. I'm not dating. I haven't been in a relationship in about a year now, so the answer to that question is no. I'm not dating anyone, not seeing anyone, not liking anyone, none of that. Okay, no question, just telling you that I love you. Well, I love you too. I love you too, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I mean that with everything in me. I love you too. Do you think you would ever date an Asian person? Would I? Yes, I would. But I think the term Asian is really wide. It's very diverse. Asians are very diverse people. So you have like, you have Chinese, you have Japanese, you have Bretman Rock is from this place, Filipino. You have Filipinos, you have other types of Asians. So yeah, I would. I'm not particular about race or ethnicity or anything like that. I date anyone basically with a good heart and good intentions. See? Sorry if these questions sound personal, by the way. I'm just curious, not trying to invade. That's okay. You can ask me anything. I'm a very open person. Not a question, but stay safe, keep on grinding, and God bless you. Thank you. Same to you too. I hope you're okay. Hey, prospective HMU student, can you tell us about your cost of living? I got a lot of budget related questions. I'm gonna find a way to just tie everything in. How do you take care of your finances? What's your finances like? Opinion on a monthly budget. So I'm gonna get to that in a second, okay? So for my expenses, I usually divide up everything. I have different like envelopes for everything. So I have travel, emergency, treating myself, savings, food, and other expenses, right? And I write everything down. But then again, I know how much my usual expenses normally come up to every month. So after a while of you living on your own or just being aware of your money, you know how much you typically spend per month, per week, if you're not going crazy. Yeah, I try to group them as much as possible. I have just one big like folder. Yeah, so most of the things I learned about money, I learned from the best, my great grandma. So one thing that she told me was to create a budget before you actually get paid or before you get any money. So that's what I always do. The month before, like even now, I start looking up, okay, what are my needs? What am I going to need to buy next month? How much I think like the expected cost of things, how much am I going to put away for emergency, how much am I going to save, do I need certain things next month, you know, would that add to the cost, do I have any like outstanding balance? Like I think about everything. I love my money, and I don't play about my money. I want to know where exactly everything is going to go once I get it in my hand. Say for example now, I get 1.5 per month. Just an example. So usually my supermarket bill will come up to like 200 to 300 the most every month. I know that light, water, plus topping up my campus card will come up to about 2. I know that my phone bill for every month is for 50 yuan. For treating myself, I like to put aside 100 yuan, and other expenses also 100 yuan. So in all, that would be about like 700, right? So remember I said I got 1,500 yuan per month. So already $700 chopper gone out of that already. So I have 800 left. Something else that she told me, well, something else I always see her do, she'd always put aside money for herself. So I'm gonna tell you now, pay yourself. So take aside money out for yourself. It depends on how much you get per month, basically. So I can't tell you a fixed number. That's just something you would have to come up with yourself. But say for example, out of that 700, I'll take for myself 500. So that leaves me with 300. So I'd pay myself the 500, and the $300 would go into savings. That's one way that I like to save like money. But a next way, I like to create a spreadsheet. I'm gonna show you, like, I make a spreadsheet every month. I make a spreadsheet for how much money I earn, when I get my money, who give me money, when I draw the money, everything. I like to keep a track of everything, so I'd advise you to do the same. And the next thing would living on your own, because I did get a question like this. Even though I do live on dorm, but still I live alone basically. You get what I mean? I'm not with my mom, I'm not with my dad. So you won't always get money on time. So it's good to also have a next source of income, right? Not only from that person that sends you money every month. You know, it's good to make something of your own. So if you have any talents, say you're good at doing hair, say you're good at cooking, you know, that's something to look into. Those things, by doing those and exploring your talents and stuff, you can earn extra income. For me, I like doing hair and I like doing art, but I haven't been drawing for a while now. But say for example, I'd first do my hair. That's the next way of cutting out costs. I don't have to pay somebody to do my hair every month. So I do, for example, butterfly locks in my hair, which I did a couple months ago. That's something that was like one of those hot hairstyles. Everybody wanted butterfly locks. I did it for my hair, on my hair first. People are gonna come to me, you know, and say, "Oh my gosh, who do your hair? I want my hair done like that." I would do someone else's hair, and I don't have to tell anybody about it, because the person's hair that I'm gonna do Saturday, when I do their hair, other people are going to see them and them look a friend and be like, "Oh my gosh, who do you hair? How much you charge? You know, I want my hair like that." And then see there, that other person already markets for me, so I don't have to say nothing. I don't have to say nothing if I don't want to, because it's just like a chain reaction. That's what I noticed. That for most things, hair, food, you name it, any. But it's also good to like market your own stuff. But that was just an example. So also, it's good to know how much you can earn on top of like primary source of income every month. how much it costs to get your hair done up there, please. Love your content. Thank you. Okay, so that basically ties into what I'm about to explain. So for a braid look, typical braid look, you know, mid back or like right where your hip is, it's about 151, and I'll put the little SD JMD equivalent up here. Most hairstyles cost from about like 51 to 200, 250. This length that I did, which was like under my butt, it's pretty long. I paid 200 yuan. So you find prices around that. If you're looking to order a wig now, wigs cost from basically 400 yuan up. I think I bought one of my wigs for 650. I don't remember. I think it was 651 from a lady online. The business that she represents is very popular up here. Back on the topic of budgeting, my next tip is to create a money routine. One thing that I personally do every month is I ask for money around the same time. So say for example last month I got money around the 23rd of, what month was last month? March. I asked around the 23rd of March, that as it's approaching the 23rd, I start asking for money for like from like the 18th, you know, that week, couple days before. So I think it's important to do that if you're not the type of person to get money at the same time every month. You know, you can ask and try to work something out with whoever's sending you money. Sometimes you can't, and that's okay. Like you get like a more accurate amount. If I'm getting money this time every month, I can know exactly how much I'm spending and how much I should be spending. One of the first things I think people do when they get money is buy things. Like just buy. Spend off Pampin Dodo, Turbo, McDonald's, Burger King, anything. And most likely it's your wants is spending on than your needs. You're like, no man, you buy supermarket food, food from a supermarket later, or I'd order something from here later. A next tip is to separate your needs from your wants. And like, no, really separate your needs from your wants. Because if you put the two of them together, it's chaos. You're just spending money. You just spend money, guys. Not every week I'm gonna cook. Not every week you're gonna cook. Sometimes if my friends cook for me, that saves me money. Sometimes I cook for them, that saves them money. You just have to find a balance, a way to work around it. Some expenses can be tweaked. Okay, on the cost of living, I can try to live on 1,000 yuan, but anything below that, like, it's really hard, to be honest. Like that's gonna be really hard, but you still have to be grateful for whatever you get and just try to make your own means on top of that. Oh my gosh, 1,000 yuan to I saw a video like this with this news reporter. I don't know if I can find it. Okay. Okay, 1,500 yuan to 2,000. That's like if I want to be comfortable. Anything above 2,000 yuan is if I want to live lavish. Okay, if you want to live lavish, yeah, but don't pressure your parents and stuff when you get here. I think that 1,500 around that amount is enough. And for anyone who is, say you get a certain amount every month and you know that, okay, I'm gonna be getting this plus more for the upcoming months, it's really still important. Okay, Kitty, I'm trying to make a video. It's still important to make a budget and save money from anything that you're getting. Okay, we have to finish record the video, sir. Just wrapping it up. Know your monthly budget before the new month starts. Pay yourself. Split up your expenses into different like compartments, as I like to say. Find something talent-wise or interest-wise to help you earn money every month. Know how much you can earn per month, like realistically, you know, from doing that as well. How much you can save and will save, because you must can save something from anything that you're getting. I think I basically covered everything. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you took something from this video, even if you're already up here. I'll see you in my next video, okay? Bye.